Welcome to this edition of CPWN. I'm Clarence Ponsler. I'm in Monticello, Indiana at my parents' house after night one of Indiana Phoenix 2024. This is the only video that will be taped at my parents' house before I make the journey from Indianapolis International Airport. We're in Indianapolis, specifically earlier this year during the NCAA men's basketball tournament. My Purdue Boilermaker team, the men's basketball team that is, went through the rounds of 64 and 32 in Indy, and then they went to Detroit for the Sweet 16 and Elite 8, and the Final Four was held in Phoenix, and they actually went on to the national championship before losing to UConn. Well, after this video, the next few videos are going to be the flights from Indianapolis to Detroit to Phoenix. And oh, by the way, Arizona has never been in the PS of A, the Paunch States of America, and in layman's terms, states that I've personally traveled to. Well, this is it. Arizona, you're about to be in the Paunch States of America because I visited your state. So let the journey begin. But let's take one quick note. I want to show you something here in this property. This tree has gone through some major changes over the years, and we're going to show you a few pics of how this tree has eventually lost a lot of its branches. Back in 2013, this old lint tree had a lot more branches, and that caused some concerns in the future years. 2016 came, and the easternmost branches had to be chopped off by the power crews so that in the event of severe weather, the branches would not tip over into the power lines and cause some power outages. And you can see the choppedness more clearly from this 2017 pic. Now moving forward to 2019, now it's preventive measures for the easternmost part of the property, the garage area, where some of its branches had to be trimmed back. And you can see that cut very clearly from the swing bench's view. Looking west, you see the more openness. And then in the last 4 to 5 years, as you see in this 2023 pic, you can see the center part of the tree is gone, and even some of the left and rightmost parts of the branches had to be taken away as well. And it was not just power crews, it was mainly due to severe weather. Was I fortunate to still be able to be on that swing bench with this tree that is going to one day be unsafe to come on? And also, speaking of trees that are gone away, look at all of those logs from a tree that once stood in this property. And as we pan the camera around, you can see this year to my east is a bean field where normally in most years they have been corn, where you can't see the other side of that field during this time of the year. Wasn't it just cut several years ago, just before I moved down to the south? So it feels like someone has placed a log on that stump. Anyways, so here is one final panoramic view of the place that I used to call home for over a quarter century. Ending a few years after I graduated Purdue University. And thanks for watching this edition of CPWN. Clarence Ponsler saying have a great day or evening if it's nighttime. Goodbye.